Hi there, Pete from the Hill Project here. We're back with the start of our next season in our Jobbers Only GM Mode 2024 save. We done okay at the end of the last season. We finished third, so we got to keep 5 wrestlers for season 2. So let's crack on. Looking at this straight away, we've got to keep Sensational Starler. Clint McDougall. We're going to have Rangvold, Silence, and another one would be good. Perhaps Brittany, or no, we'll go Carrie Rush. 747,000 out of our budget. Maybe some of these will pick up again in a minute. We've not got many wrestlers at all. We're going to crack on though straight away and look for more wrestlers to bring in, because I haven't gone through the draft this time to show you, but we've got a couple of superstars. We're going to be getting rid of them like we did at the end of last season. Get rid of them like at the beginning of last season to the other wrestling companies, the other brands. So we can't have any superstars. We will send them off because you have to have at least 9 wrestlers to start your roster. So we are going to look for more because we've only got 5 on our roster at the minute that we can use. Straight away, we've got to look at Cindy Fluff. Popularity is good. We're going to take her till the end of the season. I said at the beginning of the last one, I wish there was a button you could just click to make the contract go to the end of the season, but there isn't. You have to go up week by week. So annoying. Precious Silver, another one till the end of the season. Jackson Smooth. A few of these we've had before, like I said. So Clay Courtman. It's quite good because if you have both wrestlers and they were in a rivalry before, they do carry that on. Clay Courtman's, we just had to check the money there, what we had. We still got over $1 million, so that's fine. Who do we look at next? Maybe another female, I think, needs to come onto the roster. Queen Bee done well for us. End of the season again. Karen Compactor. We got to keep an eye on this money though. Sassy Molassie. Bring her in till the end of the season. Decent sized roster already coming along. Who do we have? Psycho Sally. There we go. Take her until the end of the season. 735,000 left. We are going to be getting more and more wrestlers in. When we use, we've got more talent scouts weekly as well. So, Nicholas Mann, do we take him to the end of the season, or should we just take a few weeks? No, let's bite the bullet and go for it. We are going to have to start being careful and bringing in people on a shorter contract soon, I think. But we've got over 650,000 at the minute. Tim Burr can come in. Timber. Adrian Williams. There we go. We've got a decent little roster going now. Ignition. We've got a decent female roster now as well, I think. That will do for now, I think. Actually, oh, there's someone I could do with. Captain Grog. There's money up there, 447. We're going to enter our first week. 3 title matches on the card. Sort out our match order. It's so hard to work this out at the beginning of the season as well, especially when you haven't got great superstars, should we say, more popular stars. But we've got a North American title match, women's title, and a men's title. Go straight in, and Silence is our North American champion. Let's see if he can retain. No, it goes to Clint McDougall again. These had a bit of rivalry last season. And Clint lost the title to Silence, so he's got it back. Women's champion, Sensational Starler is champ. And retains as well. Good match. Okay. The opener wasn't great, I don't think. Who do we go with next? We've got just a mid-card fatal four-way. Hopefully this builds a couple of rivalries. Psycho Sally with the win straight off. Disappointing match, but you know what? That was the perfect place for that on the card. And it did build some rivalries. Now, we haven't got a champion, so who's going to be our new champion straight off week 1? Rangvold in a tables match. Okay match. So that wasn't bad. Poor opener, I said that. I thought that might happen. 2, 3, 1.5 and a 2.5. But we've built some rivalry straight away. And we've got our men's champ sorted out. 34,000. 39, 35, 45. At least we're not miles and miles behind. Like I said, we're third at the minute. Only bottom on fans, but we're not a million miles away. 3 weeks Backlash, week 2. Let's look for some more stars. Who do we go with? What level do we go at? Because we've probably taken a lot of the rookies already. Only the superstars. Oh, not just superstars this time. I've seen someone else already. Because the wrestlers, we've leveled them up. The ones that were rookies before, we've now leveled them up. So you're going to start to see them on like established stars now. Which is good for us because their popularity will be a bit higher. Let's go with Flint McStones. Straight away, he's not a rookie anymore. But because he was a rookie, we've taken him from there. We can use him. They are still jobbers. Fanny Fan, we will take her on. And we straight away, we've got 2 title matches this week. A women's tag that's vacant. And Rangvold versus Captain Grog for our men's titles. The women's tags, Karen Compact, Assassin Melassie, Melee, Fanny Fan, and Precious Silver. Melee and Precious Silver are our new champions. Only a 1.5 match, but we've got new champs. Their popularity will go up a bit. And there's a rivalry, so Clint McDougall and Silence in a non-title match. Silence wins. Okay. Non-title match, but he got a win over the champ. Mid-card, we've got Flint McStones and Jackson Smooth. 2 newcomers to the roster. Flint McStones gets the win. Disappointing match. But his popularity will start to go up. It's his first match. And our main event, Captain Grog versus Rangvold for the world title. Rangvold retains. Great match. And there's a rivalry being done there. Great. 2 good wrestlers to have a rivalry. 1.5, 2.5, 1.5 and a 3.5. Great main event, poor opener. 25 or just under 26. This will be a bad week. I wouldn't be surprised they fly ahead of us again. Yeah. We've got to be getting around the 40s. 35 to 40 is what I want to be at. We're still not miles away. We can still catch this up, which is okay. 2 weeks. 3 titles this week on the show. We've got North American, women's and men's world titles. Should be decent rated matches, I think. Clint McDougall, champ, going against his 2 challengers, Clay Cortman and Timber. Triple threat match. How's it going to go? Clint McDougall wins again. It's on a good little reign. Great match to open. Good opener. I'm happy with that. If we have a brilliant main event, this could be okay. Fans-wise, it could really help. And then we're going for our women's world title match. And we have a new champion Ignition. Another great match. Rivalry's building there as well. Precious Silver goes in with her promo. Karen Compactor against Psycho Sally. Just a rivalry match. Carrie Rush doing a run in. Karen Compactor picks up the win in an awful match, but perfect place for that. Come on, we need a really good main event. On par at least with the opener. World title match, fatal 4-way, and a new champion, Nicholas Mann. Great match. I think that was just as good, so this should be a really good booking, which should be good for fans. Good booking yet. 3-5, 3-5, 0.5 and a 3-5. This should be okay with fans. We should do okay here now. At least keeping up with the other guys. But we've had 2 new champs. New women's and new men's champ. 41.5. This is the level we need to be hitting. And we made a profit on matches. So the money's going to grow, which means better matches, more wrestlers, long contracts. 42, 46, and a 42. I'm happy with that week. I'm happy. We're only on 2.5 million. The highest is on 2.7 million. Week 4. More wrestlers we're going to look at now. We've got 286,000, so we can afford a few. Chuck McQuagan, let's bring him until the end of the season. That way, you didn't have to even use any talent scouts to grab him there. I know we need a male face fighter. Can we find any? We have. Adrian Buck or Heath Manhattan. I'm going to go Heath Manhattan. And we're going to next week. We've got all 4 titles on the line. For our PLE. And confession. By mistake, I was going to watch that match, but we didn't. So we've got an opener of Nicholas Mann picking up the win. Ignition with our top world title on the line. She lost it to Queen Bee. And then we go into our normal fatal 4-way match. This isn't even the PLE, it's the weekly show. What a weekly show I've put on, actually. North American title of Heath Manhattan. He picks up the champ, the new champ. And our women's tags. What a weekly show. Our tag team champs retain. Now we're going into our weekly show in a second. A 3, 2, 2.5 and a 2.5 should be good for fans. 31. Hopefully they've rested some of their wrestlers. So 46.8, 44, and 47. Fell away a bit. Still just over 2.5 million. Now it's WrestleMania Backlash. 4 titles on the line out of our 5 card. And I made a mistake on this one, I've got to admit. I simulated the whole show. By mistake, I wanted to watch these as well. But we had a great a 4.5, 3.5, 2.5, 2, and a 5-star main event. So it really, really helps us. New tag team champs in there as well. Rangval's the world champion. Queen Bee's the women's champ. And Clint McDougal's the North American champ. Great show for us though. We picked up 147,000 fans and made a profit as well. Compared to 125 out to 147, 120 to 120 to 147. We smashed it that week. We're on 2,700 fans now. And they're only Steph's on 2,890 on top. So we're catching up. Trade time. We need to make some money back. So these are the stars that we haven't been able to use. We have Shotzi. And we've got to work out a deal for Shotzi and Trick Williams. We'll get rid of these 2 straight away, make some money back. And let's offer a deal so they can go to Raw. 158,000. Thank you very much. Next, we're going to throw some stars over to WCW and Steph. Indy Hartwell, worth 80,000. Can we do a bit of a deal? Do we get 85? Will she accept it? Nope. You've got to try and get a little bit more. I've got trade attempts there, so I might as well. See if we can get 82. Or is she going to be stubborn? She's going to be stubborn. Do you know what? We'll just go with the 80,000. Thank you. Right, as you wouldn't take a deal. Tyler Bate can go to Adam Pearce and SmackDown. Oh, should we just get the 72,800? Makes it easier, doesn't it? So last attempt. I didn't want us to run out of attempts. You only get 5. So that's our attempts. Now we've got a bit of money. 422,000. Let's look for some stars and 5 talent scouts. See what we get. Let's look back at rookies again. That's it for rookies. Sally Steamroller. Another woman on the roster. Dewey Carter and Battleship Brittany. We're signing Battleship Brittany till the end of the season. It's a bit expensive, but 10 weeks will do. And Dewey Carter, let's look at this money again. Yeah, sign him for a few weeks. So we've got to pay for the scouts to go out as well. Adrian Buck, 6 weeks. 178,000, that's all that's left us. We've still got matches to put on as well. Could do with some giants. Are we going to get any? No. None of rookies, which we had no rookies. Why do I even look? Ooh, okay. We've got 2 here. The Red Flame. We'll take him on till the end of the season. He wasn't a bad price. And we have 2 title matches again this week. Open up with women's tags again. See if Melee and Precious Silver can get the titles back. And they did. They've got their titles back finally. Trying to push some promos. Build some rivals. Jackson Smith against Flint McStones again. Flint McStone's the winner. Is it a better match than before? It is. Clint McDougal's now heel. Our vacant tag team titles. Dewey Carter and Adrian Buck are our new champions. And our main event, fatal 4-way match. Ignition comes out on top. Not a bad match. 3, 2, 2, and a 2.5. It's an okay booking. 2 sets of new champs. And we're at 55,290. I will take that all day long. Do you know what? 2.7 million. I'm happy with that. That's been this week's show. We'll be back next week for another episode. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe, all the usual bits. It really, really does help. Just a little like and a little comment. Tell me your favourite wrestler is. But until then, see ya.